Hi guys! So for today's video I'm going to do a first impression and review on the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation. So with this foundation today, I'm not quite sure if the colour's going to match my neck, but we shall see. On the right side of my face I'm going to use my favourite primer, which is the Stila One Step Correct. So we'll see if the primer makes a difference with the foundation of how it looks on my skin and applies and lasts for all day. I've already moisturised my face. I'm just going to start with priming just the right side of my face. So the shade that I've tried today is the number 22 Radiant Beige. So I'm hoping this is a decent match to my skin. Let's blend this baby and see how we go. Alright, so it seems to blend nicely. But it's not covering a lot of my redness. Alright, so I reckon that the colour matches really well with my neck, so that's definitely a good colour choice. Now, it hasn't covered a lot of my redness, but I think I might give it another go and try and build the coverage, and then I can find out if it's actually buildable. Because as it is right now, it's more of like a light to medium coverage. It's not really a full coverage for me, but yeah, I'll just see if I can build it up and make it a full coverage. Cheeks, and then hopefully this doesn't feel cakey either. A lot of foundations, when you tend to layer them, they end up being all cakey. It's definitely not a good look, and it's not a good feel either. No one wants to feel cakey for the rest of the day. After building it up, there's definitely a lot more coverage over all of my redness. This is definitely a foundation that covers everything for me. So let's just hope that this doesn't oxidize and go orange on me, because then that wouldn't be flattering at all. Yeah, so it's definitely covered all of my redness, which is definitely something that I look for in a foundation. The finish is nice. It's definitely more on the matte side. I wouldn't say that it's really matte, but it's definitely more on the matte side. And this is a really good colour for me. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my face, and then I'll come back and see how the foundation is going after that. Alright, so I finished my face makeup. So from applying my face makeup with that foundation, I found that on the primed side, which is this side here, that the concealer didn't blend very well at all. But on the unprimed side, it blended like a dream. So not quite sure what's with that, but might be just better to use it without a primer. I don't know, I'll have to have another little go at it with primer and see how it wears. But for now, applying all the powder. It hasn't oxidized at all yet, which is great. None of it has come off with any of the powder application. It's still got a very good coverage. Colour is still looking perfect. Alright, so the time right now, as you can see, is 3:25 on Saturday the 21st of February. I'm going to go out and have some dinner, and I'll come and check back in later and we'll see how this foundation has worn after a few hours. But by the time I get back it's probably going to be like 5 or 6 hours, so we'll see how that goes. Until then, I'll see you later. Alright, so it is 7:50 on Saturday the 21st of January. Did I say January or did I say February last time? I don't know. Anyway, 7:50. So obviously I have butthole lips. I just ate a big massive burger, so that is understandable. It doesn't feel heavy, like it still feels nice on the skin. Like I don't feel like, you know, that really bad makeup feel that you get, you know, when you've been wearing your makeup for so long and it's like, oh, I just want to take it off. I don't have that feeling right now. It's actually feeling pretty normal, like I could wear this for another 5 hours at this stage. As for the finish, like nothing has faded through here. Like obviously the highlight has faded a little bit. The actual finish of the foundation is still intact. It still looks pretty much the same that it looked when I put it on, which is really good. I've got a little bit of coming off here, but that's because I somehow got lipstick on my chin eating a burger, so I had to wipe that off. But other than this mess here from eating a massive burger, I think it's held up really well. Can't really see my usual big forehead wrinkles, which is good as well. And it hasn't oxidized too much. Like it's oxidized just that little bit, so it's made it just that bit darker, but it's still matching my neck, so that's another good thing. So far I'm pretty happy with that. I've been wearing it for about, what, 4.5 hours, so that's pretty good. I will wear this for another couple of hours and then come back and we'll check up on it again and see how it's going. The time is now, you can see that, 9:44. So, last and final thoughts on this foundation. It still doesn't have that horrible makeup feel. It still feels like I'm not really wearing much. I obviously know I'm wearing makeup, but it doesn't feel really bad. The only thing would be that it's a little bit of, like a little bit oily through my T section, but I'm really oily through there anyway, so that's not a big issue. The coverage has stayed pretty damn good. It doesn't look much different when I put it on. Maybe just a little bit of wear here, but I think that's just because I tend to put my hand up against my chin area. So final review for that foundation is that it's a damn good foundation for a drugstore. I would recommend this foundation. And what's this? I think this one's like 30 bucks at the drugstore, 30 Australian dollars. I picked this one up at Chemist Warehouse's. Chemist Warehouse had a sale. I picked that one up from them and I think it was like $15. So you can't go wrong with a $15 foundation that works as good as this one does. So for having this on for the last 7 hours, it's done a very good job. So for me, this is definitely a dope. definitely going to keep using this one. Completes my review first impression video for today. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, bye guys!